Hey guys, Stacy here, We Grow Again. I just want to show you what I've been up to. I'm so sorry I haven't been around these past few days. I got a brand new camera from my Aunt Sandy. She actually helped me invest in one, which is awesome. I can't wait to start using it. I just have to figure out a few more things on it with the Wi-Fi. I'm just not used to using a video camera, so I can't wait to start that for you. But I did want to do a video and just kind of show you what I've been up to. I told you I was going to extend this out, so that's exactly what I did. I'm going to plant some corns on the outside, and then I got some lettuce I planted up, kind of where these eggshells are at. I don't know if you can see it. I drew a line with my finger. I got lettuce here. I got some bush Blue Lake string beans back here, which is where the sticks are. So they're going to string up on the fence, which is neat. And then I'm going to put more string beans and maybe some peas in here. This is just some succulents that I left. These have been in here. These succulents and this coleus and the walking iris, these were here before this pumpkin even started. So I'm just going to leave them there. They've been doing fine. They're not really hurting much. Plus I wanted some color in here too. I might even put another coleus on this side, which will make that look pretty, to have that walking iris in the center. And then I'm going to put some green onions. You can see I already started them. I'm going to plant them just all along here, just some green onions. I got some carrots in the ground over here this morning. I actually have to water this. It dries out so fast here. And these little guys are acclimating outside. Now you're going to hear a term, like a gardener term, is called hardening off, which just means acclimating your plants outside. This is the first time they're out here, so they're going to get this about 2-3 hours of morning sun, and then I'm going to bring them in for the afternoon, because the sun here in Florida really does a job on these plants with burning them very easily. So I have to be really careful with that, especially with lettuce and stuff. But these have been taken off and just growing good for me. I got some cukies up in here. You can see it, they started, one here, one there. I'm just so happy. I got a sunflower in here. I might cut this marigold out or leave it or shorten it. I'm not sure. I might just propagate it and cut some stems off and then plant it somewhere else. But check these weeds out. You know, these weeds grow like crazy in between my plants. I pulled these weeds when I cut the grass, and you can see the grass is pretty good. We cut it about 4 days ago, and these weeds just grow like crazy. I can't stand them. Rip them out by the root, and then you don't have to worry about them coming back as much. My little plants are starting in here. I don't know if you can see them. They're starting to pop up. Few there. This is going to be a lettuce tote. This was supposed to be string beans. Now look what these little crazy squirrels do to my garden. I planted this directly in the soil. I didn't start it inside because I wanted to see what would happen if it would tolerate this heat still. We're not even at the hottest point of the summer yet here in Florida. That is August for us. So, you know, we're going to look at triple digits soon. And I just want to see how these would do from seed. But you can see the squirrels are tearing up my string beans already. There's nothing left on here. Little buggers. But this, I got to replant some string beans and some peas. I'm going to put some carrots, I think, in a tote. I might keep this herb tote or just add another tote back here somewhere, and then put some more carrots in my garden. This is just a blueberry that's been taken off for me this summer. Check the growth out on this guy. He's just doing great. I'm so happy that these came back for me, because I almost lost these two last year. This is a blackberry and that's a blueberry. We get bad hurricanes here, bad storms, so it takes out a lot of my plants. But check this blackberry out, guys. Now I did a video on this a while ago on this branch trailing out in this tote, and I didn't leave it because I wanted to utilize this tote, and I really just didn't want to ruin my blackberry. You know, I hear you can make another plant by letting this trail out into the soil, but I really just don't want to ruin this beautiful growth on it. It's been growing from my last video. You can see these 3 stems right here, how long they've actually got. It's just doing great. I love it. And I'm going to get this in this tote probably. And that's it, guys. I'm acclimating some basil out here. They're going to go in my garden. And this is my yard. I've never shown you my yard, which is kind of crazy. I can't plant anything over here because as you can see, that water from the roof, I don't have gutters and the water just kind of piles up here, and no plants do good there for me. This is just my hose and some other plants, a walking iris. If you guys know what this is, I think it's a type of yucca tree. But I'm not sure. It was here when we moved here. I like it. I just don't know what it is. I know how to keep it healthy though. So if you guys know, please comment below. This is my yard. This is a huge tree, guys. I love this oak tree. We get humongous oaks here in Florida. I mean, just all around Florida. They're crazy. This tree is probably a couple hundred years old. And they're protected, which is pretty neat. And I'm going to plant some string beans along this fence over here. I never thought to utilize this area underneath this tree. You can tell that I get the patches of sun, which is perfect for what I want to grow. I'm going to be planting watermelon. I'm going to make like 2 or 3 hills. I'm going to plant watermelon, zucchini, and then squash back here. And then some string beans, probably some peas over here. I might plant some other things. I'm not really sure yet. These are some basils that are just kind of hanging out. I'm going to chop these off because these just really got stunted by aphids and all kinds of bugs this year in the sun. So I'm going to cut these probably to about here and just let them grow back in this shady, area. It just gets patches of sun, which is just so good for all my plants here in Florida. This summer heat and sun just kills my stuff. It's just really hard to grow here in Florida unless you have a greenhouse of some sort. So I like my plants to have a good afternoon break. These are some seedlings. I already showed you guys, but you can see like this is what my string bean's supposed to look like, and that little squirrel got to it over there and just nipped it down to nothing. Oh shoot. And I did that the other day with my carrots, and that's fine if you knock it over, guys. Just stuff it back in there. Get some new soil. That's fine. But yeah, I just want to bring you over here real quick. Look at all this debris we've been taking out of here. It's crazy. This is my front yard. I got some bushes and some stuff just planted over there. Palm trees. And these are some crepe myrtles. They're just blooming beautifully. Check that out. This crepe myrtle is so pretty. I love them pink little flowers on it. I got another one right there. This is my house. And these are some tomatoes. I got some more acclimating out here in the morning sun. They haven't gotten the sun yet. It's still pretty early. It's only about 9 o'clock or so. And, they're hanging out like the ones in the back. They're going to get that nice morning sun. Some haven't popped out yet. You can see this is just starting, which is awesome. So I won't have to acclimate this one so much. The ones that are already out, they'll have to get acclimated and brought inside in the afternoon here. This is the one I dropped over, by the way. And you can see I just plopped them back in there, put some more soil, and they're growing fine. And these are tomatoes. That's my sunflower that's kind of spent now. I'm growing so much more sunflowers, some cactuses, and I root my, just so you guys know, I root my suckers off my tomatoes. Now suckers are like this. It grows out of the armpit. I call this an armpit of the plant. Here's your leaf, here's your stem, and this is what grows out of the middle. Now you want to wait till this gets about 6 inches to 8 inches big, and then you can go and cut this off when your plant's this big. Taking 1 or 2 suckers off of there when your plant's this big is not going to hurt it. So I wait till these get about 6 inches, like I say, and then I cut them and I root them in water. And then you have another plant that's already started for you. And you can get produce a lot faster than the ones you're starting in the cups. But look at these. I just wanted to show you guys how crazy this been getting. I know I've done a lot of videos on these already, but these tomatoes have been wild. You can see they're just growing. I love it. I can't wait. They're going to be so juicy and so good. Look at these little ones. Big ones, I should say. I can't wait. More in there. And this one just hasn't produced for me yet. It's just coming back. Oh wait, there's one. I lied. There's one right there. So it's starting, which is awesome. You can see it's just going up into my roof here. It's getting so crazy. I love these. These were so stunted, so I'm so happy they come back. And I just want to inspire you guys to grow and don't give up. This basil looked exactly like the ones in the backyard, guys. And what I did was I cut them. I cut a little bit of that growth off, that, you know, that top growth, and then this is what happened. It just bushed out and got nice. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope I inspired you to have, you know, a garden or a plant, at least if it's one plant, you know, that reconnection with nature, even if it's one plant you're growing, is just awesome to have. Until next time, I can't wait to show you all my stuff nice and big and planted in the garden. Bye-bye.